Hi, this is Tom. This is the Love It technique for the lower cervical spine and the thoracic spine. Now, the reason why this exercise is really good is it helps mobilize the very bottom of your neck and where it meets with the thoracic spine. It's quite a common area in my osteopathic practice to see this area get very stiff, especially with seated working postures today. Forward head posture all has a contributing factor to this. It can lead to things like headaches and neck pain and shoulder pain, and obviously the mobility of the thoracic spine as well. Just so I can show you this in more detail, this is obviously a model of your spine, and this is the back of the head, and the cervical spine consists of 7 vertebrae. I'm putting 5 out there, but basically you've got C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what tends to happen is that when you get to this level and then to the upper thoracic spine, which is T1, 2, 3, 4, is that what tends to happen is that this is the area it tends to get very stiff. And the Love It exercise is a very good technique to do at home. You can do it standing, you can do it seated, you can do it sat on a Swiss ball, and you can also use a 4-inch foam roller, which I'll demonstrate for you in a moment. So to perform the exercise seated, is that what we need to do is be nice and upright, arms out to 90 degrees. And we want to, first of all, just get used to bringing one hand down and one hand up, as if you're holding a cup of soup in this hand. And then take a deep breath in, and you're going to turn. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, to complete the exercise, you're going to look to the side that points down. So you breathe in, breathe out, change. Breathe in, breathe out. You can make that a bit more rhythmic by doing it together. So you're breathing in, and then you can make it a bit more Tai Chi-like or more rhythmic for more relaxation purposes by using your arms as well. So you're breathing in. Now, the problem with this exercise is that when you're doing it standing or seated, sitting on a Swiss ball, is that having your arms like this actually contracts the very muscles which contributes to the stiffness in these joints in the first place. And obviously with having your arms up, is that due to gravity, those muscles are going to contract. And there's a way that how we can do it by using a foam roller. Obviously laying down on the floor takes all gravity out of the muscles, and it then just encourages using the joints itself. But if you haven't got a foam roller, this is something that you can do at home. I will encourage you to use a foam roller, which is a good kind of length that you can actually lay your pelvis, your back and your head on the foam roller. This is an example foam roller I use here in the clinic. It's not too wide and it's nice and smooth. It's more of a traditional foam roller. Many foam rollers today, you'll see that they're shorter, they're wider, and they oftentimes have the bobbly bits on it, and it's used for myofascial release and trigger point work. So they're the type of foam rollers you don't want to use for this exercise, just because it's not very comfortable. So find yourself on the foam roller. Like I said, is you want to be able to rest the head, the thoracic spine and your sacrum on the floor. Have your arms out to the side with your knees bent. Now, if you've seen my diaphragmatic breathing exercise video, I'll put the description below so you can see that. Is it just by laying over the foam roller like this and working on your diaphragmatic breathing alone, because of the foam roller in the way, actually helps to gently mobilize the thoracic spine and rib cage anyway. So that's a really good way to do that. But doing the Love It technique with the foam roller is just like how you do it seating, but you're doing it over the roller. So you're going to look towards the side that points down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I hope that was helpful. That's the Love It technique for the Cervicothoracic Junction, or it's sometimes called CT Junction for short in osteopathy. Those of you who need any help or support, feel free to get in touch, or if you're a patient, I'll see you in the next appointment, and I'll see you soon. Many thanks.